This video is for educational and entertainment use only.
Going on, is Duffle, back to more Altgeld Philosopher. This time, I'm going to talk about not a particular word. I'm going to talk about changing the hood and what it means. So, to change something, basically taking something and making it different. So, my philosophy on actually like changing the hood or changing the hoods is kind of different. Like, a lot of people think that if we bring rec centers, we bring activities after school programs, and that'll keep the kids out the streets. A lot of people think, oh, we put more money into the community, that'll keep the kids out the streets. A lot of times, a lot of people really don't understand that when somebody, let's say somebody from the hood, come across money, they not taking that money to better their situation. They're going to go buy more expensive clothes. Depending if they're in a gang or they was in a war or they in tour with anybody, they definitely going to go buy more weapons. So they're going to be doing more drugs. So the analogy I heard before of a drunk. If a drunk only had $20 to his name, he's going to use that entire 20 to get as drunk as he can. You give that same drunk $200,000, he's going to use that $200,000 to get as drunk as he can. So, I mean, just think about it like that. My philosophy on actually like getting the hood to change is not, I'm not saying that we shouldn't have the rec centers, we shouldn't have the programs, we shouldn't put money into the hood. I'm not saying not to do that. I'm just saying we got to focus more on changing the mindset of those in the hood. Because if they understand and understood the situation that they were faced with, they'll understand it in the perspective of we all in the same boat. You my next door neighbor, I'm your next door neighbor. They live across the street, they live in another block, they live a block away. We all in the same boat. So nobody is better than the next person. But if everybody thinks that, oh, I'm better than this person or that person is better than this person, that's what makes them react the way that they react. And a lot of people react in negative ways just by a person like saying something that they don't like. A mama joke, a daddy joke, your baby mama joke, your baby daddy joke. And it's like a lot of these jokes turns into a fight. A lot of these fights turns into brawls. A lot of these brawls turns into shootings. A lot of these shootings turns into drive-bys. A lot of these drive-bys turn into murders. So it's like it's an ongoing thing that stems from one small situation of a misunderstanding that snowballs into something that's just out of control. So, like I said, like anybody in any hood, no matter if you listen to this, no matter where you're from, pay attention to everything in your hood. Like, look around. Like, there's foreign cars in your hood. There's expensive clothes in your hood. People are wearing expensive clothes in your hood, yet they live out there. So, if you can afford an $85,000 car, and you can afford a $1,200 belt, why are you in the neighborhood? Shouldn't you be somewhere else? What are you doing to help the neighborhood? Ask these people that. Don't just let these people just be in the neighborhood and just causing confusion between those that can't afford that stuff because they want to have that stuff. No, ask them, what are you doing for the neighborhood? Simple. Like I said, even with me, myself, like I don't live in Chicago anymore, but every time I go out there to visit, I walk around and everybody I come into contact with, I try to give them the utmost advice or answer any question that they have for me. That's me giving back. I don't have money to bring back to the hood and, oh yeah, y'all, I'm going to give everybody $10,000 today. Everybody clap it up for me. No. In my position, like I said, a lot of people would think that I'm living better or doing better because I'm not in the hood. But in reality, I'm just in another state still living in the hood, just under different circumstances due to the fact of the city and the state that I live in. It's not like I'm not still in the hood. It's just I'm not in the hood where I'm from. That's what it is. So changing the hood is going to take a lot because it's so many people like woven in together and it's so intricate detailed, and there's been like so much stuff that happened where a person that did something to somebody they can't forgive them for. A lot of people have did all type of stuff to each other. So it's like they got to understand that you got to try to get over that stuff if you can. If you can't get over it, try to just leave from the hood. That's also changing the hood in a way. What if those get away from the hood that they feel like they have so much negative energy towards them in the hood, around them in the hood, or even if no, I know, dude. Or even if they feel as if they putting the negative energy in the hood, they should just leave it. Find somewhere else to go. You could change the hood by leaving the hood, because I changed the hood in that same manner, because now the hood that I'm in now is no longer that hood. So I changed the hood in a way. But like I said, like, share, subscribe, leave a comment below, donate to the channel is much appreciated. Shoot me an email if there's anything that you want me to talk about specific. Donations definitely get your emails answered in videos. And also, like I said, no matter what city, state, or country is in, every hood is the same. Duffle.
The views expressed in this video do not necessarily represent the views or life of Marlon Dixon.